Kimberly Pellegrin.
How do I say it?
Pellegrin.
Pellegrin. I'm glad I'm wearing a long sleeve because I'm chilly.
There you are.
Yeah.
Took a moment.
It took a sec, okay?
Did we get our book count? No way.
Oh, no, I forgot to check. I think we had 4 books yesterday, right?
Yes.
I think it was 4 pre-orders. Yeah.
All right. Already got 20 people on.
Wow, that was so fast. Welcome, everybody. I see good things in the bag here. Welcome to my live. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Fantastic, I hope.
Got people saying, hi. Nice shirt.
Oh, thank
you.
Love you guys, love you guys. Hope everybody's had a great day, great evening yesterday. So we're going to be on for an hour and a half, okay? So we have lots of time. I'll go over the rules. How many we got on there? 30?
33, yeah.
33, okay. I'll go over the rules in a sec. Let a couple more people come on. I mean, it climbs up pretty quick anyway, so that tea is so nice and warm. Thank you.
Someone said, hi, good morning. When did the books come in? I pre-ordered a few months ago.
So we're still in the crowdfunding stage of it, but we're getting closer and closer to our goal. So as soon as I get to the goal where I can pay all of the things I need to pay, I'll let everybody know, and I'm going to confirm everybody's addresses as well. All right? Yeah. All right. So welcome to my live, guys. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now since 1993. So here on my live, there's a few different ways that you can get your questions answered. So hit that like button. Every 20,000 likes, I'm going to do 5 free questions, okay? So we usually get around 30 questions free on the live, so definitely stick around. It's worth it. If you want a guaranteed question answered, it's a minimum $7 donation. But if you want to do the game that we have, it's $15 donation, and that gets you a question answered and an extra prize. And the extra prize is either an extra question, a mini reading, a full reading, or a copy of my children's book, The Little Light, A Soul's Journey. So that's the book that was just asked about. So this one here is a book that is about the soul and the journey of the soul, what the other side looks like, what we look like on the other side, what it's like to pick our lives, and what it's like to come into life here and what that looks like. So it's a great book for kids who you want to show them what we truly are, that we are a soul having a human experience, not the other way around. Now, there is a little added bonus. So if you want to do $25 donations, I am going to be doing a draw in September. So I just did a draw for a free reading with me a couple of days ago. So I'm going to do another one in September. So it's a minimum $25 donation. You'll get your question answered, you'll get the extra prize, and then you'll be entered into the draw in September. Also, you can qualify just by pre-ordering your a copy of The Little Light as we're on the live. All right?
All right,
there we go.
Got 51 people on here.
Perfect.
Someone's asking if you answer questions about your gifts.
About my gifts? Absolutely. Yeah. I'll answer any questions. Yeah. Maybe not if you're going to die. I won't answer that, though. So don't ask me that one because I don't like those ones. I do have Kimberly Pellegrin that I do have to draw for, because at the end of the live yesterday, she did pre-order 2 of my books. So I'm going to draw for her right now. I don't know if you're on, Kimberly, but I will upload this to YouTube after, okay? So
all right, Kimberly Pellegrin.
Yeah. Extra question, honey. So if you are on today, honey, you can put the question for pre-ordering the book, and then your extra question just send to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right. Another person said, when is the book coming out? I did order a while ago as well.
So because I'm an indie author, which just means that I'm self-published, I have to come up with all of the funds up front. So the illustrator, the printing company, all of that stuff I got to pay for myself. So we have a target of 2,000 copies pre-ordered. We're at about 150, so we're still a ways away. So that's why I've been doing a lot of these lives, so that we can really push the book so that you guys can get them right away. So as soon as we hit that target, the books will be ready for everybody. All right.
All right. We do have a few
perfect
donations coming in.
All right. And make sure you hit that like button fast, guys, so we can do 5 free questions. All right.
All right. Our first question is from Hanan. Welcome back, Hanan, who says, "Hi, love. I'm Hanan. What's coming for me soon that will make me very happy? Is it love or job or something else, and when?"
So it feels to me like for you, what you need is to have your foundation, your security, okay? So what they're saying to you is focus mostly on security, job security, honey, getting that job. You're going to have a job right away, and you are going to have that financial stability that you've been asking for, okay? So don't panic. All right?
All right. Our next question is from Chantel. Welcome back, Chantel, who sent $15. Yay! She asks, "Did I do the right thing going to the authorities yesterday? Does my nan have a message of guidance with what's going on in mine and my kid's life right now?"
So definitely stand strong in what is going on. Absolutely, I feel like it was the right decision for you, honey. Please don't back down is what I hear, okay? She's standing strong with you, honey, so you're not alone dealing with it, okay? All right.
Okay.
Is that one? Extra question. Yay! So just send your extra question over to my Instagram, and as soon as I'm done the live, I will address all of the extra questions. Okay, guys?
All right. And Ray asks, "How do your gifts work? Can you see things for yourself? So cool."
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So I don't really go to a reader anymore because I'm able to see what's coming for me. I have a really strong connection with my spirit guides, and I mean, they do some incredible things for me and help me to maintain the right trajectory and the right path for myself. So definitely it works well for myself. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Hanan again. Hanan asks, "How do people in work or in general find me? I mean, what is their idea about me? I'm curious."
So you seem, to me, the way that the impression is that you're very sweet. You seem very quiet. You kind of keep to yourself, and very genuine is the impression that I get. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Aisha, I believe is how she says to say it. Aisha asks, "I have 2 adult boys. Will I have another baby? If so, when will I conceive? Thank you."
So it sounds to me, so what I'm hearing right away is it's going to be 2025, honey. So whatever, but I feel like you're going to have to do something to make it happen. So there might be some intervention that might have to happen, or something that you have to do with your body to get your body ready, okay?
All right. Sorry, give me one second.
Yeah.
Our next question. Our next question is from Natasha Thusu, who asks, "What's coming up for me in this month or September?"
So this month is pretty much over. I don't feel like there's going to be much change for you, but I do hear towards the end of September that there seems to be some doors opening up, and they're telling you to don't hesitate or procrastinate when opportunities are presented to you in September, because they're going to be basically like gifts from your guides, okay? So take the chance, take the risk is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. While we're waiting for more donations to come in, there are a few questions here. Sure. Amber Lee asks, "Do any of your children have your psychic gifts?"
Absolutely, yeah. So a couple of them are a little bit stronger than others, but they have them in different ways for sure. Yeah, that's a great question. And the interesting thing about psychic ability is it is a genetic thing, so it is passed down generationally. And what I have come to understand over the 30 years that I've done the work that I do, that each generation kind of gets stronger and stronger. So my kids are very in tune. I mean, my one right here, when she was a baby, I could hear her telepathically. So she didn't even cry for the first 6 weeks of her life, because she would just tell me telepathically that she needed a diaper change or that she was hungry. She didn't even cry. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah.
All right. Someone said, "How long is the list?" There's
we just started. Yeah, we just started. So you're on quick. If you go there now, you're in. So don't forget, guys, that it's a minimum $7 donation. A $15 donation will get you a question answered and then an extra prize. And if you want to do a $25 donation or more, that gets you in for an extra question, an extra prize, and then in September I'm doing a draw for a chance to win a free reading with me. So 2 days ago we did a draw. It was supposed to only be for 1. I ended up doing it for 2 just because I felt generous. So that may be the case next time. I'm not promising, but you guys help me feel the way that I feel about it. So it's easy to give to you guys.
All right. And Elena Hopkins, welcome back, who just pre-ordered a copy of The Little Light.
Oh, thank you, honey. Woohoo! All right. So Elena, can you put your question here on the live, honey? And I'm going to pull for you now, okay? Oh. Extra question, honey. Yay. Thank you so much. Love you. And she's always on, so thank you for the support, honey.
All right.
You'll watch for her, right?
Yeah,
perfect.
Of course.
I'm just going to see if this is cool.
I'll read out our list here. So our next question will be from Candy. Welcome back,
Welcome
Candy.
back, honey.
Then Alejandra. Then Love a Lot Creations. Welcome back. Then Brittany, you as well. Then Laura. Then Mackenzie. And that's it for now.
Perfect. So you guys are next, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Candy, who sent $50. Candy says, "Hi, can you tell me if things will get better financially for me and when?"
So I'm hearing it's going to be in the new year for you, honey. So just don't overspend, they say, especially during like Christmas time and the holidays. Okay, so try to just keep things a little bit tighter. But I do see flow happening just after the new year for you, honey. So you're not going to have to stress or hold back for that much longer, is what I hear. Okay. All right, let's draw.
Okay.
Extra question, honey. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay?
All right. And someone just asked, do you sell your book worldwide?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
So the wonderful thing about shipping is everywhere now.
All right. Our next question is from Alejandra, who also sent $50.
Yay!
Alejandra asks, am I psychic? If so, what kind am I strongest in?
So definitely they show me right away, yes, honey, you are, okay? So you're clairvoyant, but you also have a lot of telepathic things that come to you. So it's really important to recognize when you're hearing what people are thinking. A lot of times it comes across, like you can tell if somebody really likes you or if somebody doesn't like you, that kind of thing, which is kind of unfortunate, I know. You can learn to filter that if you want to practice it. But yeah, telepathy, and definitely you're very empathic. Heart is protected, so you are doing a good job of making sure nobody hurts you that way. But to be able to work with your empathic gifts, you have to have an open heart, okay, honey? All right, this is a draw one, right? All right. Extra question. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right.
All right. Where's the mini readings?
Our next question is from Love a Lot Creations. Welcome back. Who asks, is there a message for my mother and I? Anything we need to know or look out for?
So definitely it does feel like over the next couple of months there seems to be something big that's going to be changing for you guys. It does feel like it's going to cause some stress, so please don't let it distract you from the path that you're on, okay? So don't let it be something that takes you away from what you're supposed to be doing. Just allow it to be. You know, there's nothing you can do to stop it, basically, is what I hear, okay?
All right. And someone just came on, Dina, who said, you were right last October that I'm going to get a permanent job in August 2022.
Yay, there you go.
Congrats.
Thanks for sharing, honey.
All right, our next question is from Brittany, who asks, how can I manifest more efficiently? Wondering if my manifestations are coming to pass.
Absolutely, I do feel like you're doing a really good job, honey. I think with you, because you hold it in your head a lot, it's easier to write it out. So write a letter to yourself, and I suggest this for everybody. I do this sometimes once or twice a year, but write a letter to yourself with all of the things that you're trying to manifest, okay? And write it as if it's already happened. So that works really well. You're that type of person. Also a vision board for you, honey. So you want to do something where I'm going to do a vision board and like show you guys how I like to do them, but you're very visual, so it has to have a lot of pictures and a lot of imagery that's going to give you what you're trying to have, okay? So vision boards are going to be great for you, okay? All right.
Our next question is from Laura, who sent $50. Yay! Laura asks, will my daughter's Daniella marriage work out?
Yeah, it does feel like there's going to be some ups and downs though, okay? So just be there as an ear, but don't try to intervene is what I hear, okay, honey? All right.
All right.
Let's go. Extra question. Just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right. Our next question here. Oh, someone said, I want a mini read. I sent two emails but didn't hear back. Should I send to Instagram instead?
Yeah, what's the name?
Trista.
Yes, Trista, I did not see an email from you. Send it to Instagram, okay, honey? Are you sending it to RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com? Yeah, okay, you send it to Instagram. I literally get hundreds of emails a day, so it's hard sometimes to catch them all. And sometimes Gmail separates them, and if it thinks that you're dangerous, it doesn't let me see them.
Weird.
I don't know why it does that.
All right. Our next question here is from Mackenzie, who asks, thoughts on Trayton and what the future looks like for us?
So you guys are definitely not a forever thing, I'm sorry to say, but what I hear is this is a really good relationship for opening you up, honey. It feels more like this is a person who is a snapshot of what you need in your life, okay? So it's just going to be a temporary thing. Don't be upset about that because you are going to learn a lot, and it's definitely worth the experience is what I hear, okay?
All right, our next... Oh, that was actually the end
That's
of
the
our
end
list.
of that one. Okay, perfect.
All right, I'll refresh the list here. I also don't see Elena Hopkins yet.
Oh, okay. Elena, are you still here, honey?
It's okay, I'm sure she'll...
Yeah. So Elena Hopkins, because you pre-ordered a copy of the book, feel free to put your question in on the live, okay, honey? And then you did put a star beside her, right?
I did, yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Just to make sure she gets on the list for the draw.
Right. And if you want to just go over how to donate and the likes and stuff.
Definitely. Okay. So for every 20,000 likes, I'm going to do 5 free readings. So keep hitting that like button to get on the list and be guaranteed to get a question answered during my live. It's a minimum $7 donation, but if you want to get entered in for an extra prize, it's $15 or more. $15 gets you either an extra question, a mini reading, a full reading, or a copy of my children's book, The Little Light, A Soul's Journey, which is up for pre-order if you want to go and pre-order it on my website, www.rebeccadragonheart.com, under The Little Light. If you pre-order the book while we're live, you get all of those things, and in September I'm going to be doing a draw for a chance to win a free reading, so you'll be entered in for that. If you do a $25 donation, you'll get your question answered here on the live, you'll get an extra prize here, and then you will also be entered into the draw in September, okay, for a chance to win a free reading with me.
All right, Elena just sent her question, and we also just reached 20,000.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so we'll do Elena's question.
Yeah, and
hold your questions for a sec, guys, and then we will we'll do the 5 free, okay?
All right,
that
Elena
really
says, "Hi, Rebecca. Please tell me what I need to know. Guidance, please."
Okay. So one of the things that they're telling me right away for you is stress management, honey. So I would get into doing some meditation. You feel like somebody whose sound would really work. So if you can, go on YouTube and use it's like the sound bowls, the singing bowls type thing. And you got to get into the body because you spend a lot of time, they're showing me you up here. So it's a lot in your thoughts, okay? So we have to be in the body. So that's the lower frequency of the chakra sounds, okay? So it's like the low, okay? That's going to help you a lot.
All right, 5 free question time?
Yes, 5 free questions.
Our first free question is from Aranita, who is our top liker and gifter at the moment.
Thank you, honey.
She asks, anything for me?
So, yeah, you're very empathic, honey, and your guides tell you trust your intuition, okay? Don't let other people talk you out of what you feel about people because you are bang on, is what they say. And when you don't listen to it, it does bite you in the butt.
All right. Our next question is from Dinah, who said the career contract August 2022.
Yeah.
She asks, when will they send the contract?
Oh, yeah. So it looks like it's going to be within the next 3 weeks for you, honey. So you'll have it all finished, finalized by then. Yeah.
All right.
It takes a bit of time for that stuff.
Our next question is from Mandy Martinez, who is also a subscriber to your
Nice.
Mandy asks, will I earn the trip to Florida?
So I don't think you're going to earn it, but I do still see you going. So don't worry about that. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
But keep going, keep trying. Don't give up on it. It just feels like it's very there's a lot going on behind the scenes there. So yeah.
All right.
Sorry,
Our
honey.
next question here is from Prishay, I believe, who asks, will I leave out of the country next year?
Yeah, I do feel like you will. And it's not going to be a problem. Yeah.
All right, and our last free question
for now
is from Janelle, who asks, when do you see me changing the job I'm doing now?
So I hear 7 months before change happens for you for your career, honey, okay? So just give it that much time, all right? Don't do it too soon. If you do it too soon, it's going to be a problem for you, okay?
All right. I will read out our list now.
Perfect. So just listen for your names, okay, guys? You guys are next.
Our next question is from Natasha Thusu, then Amelia, then Freddie, welcome back, then Cecilia, then Mackenzie,
perfect,
then Just Angela, then Stacy, then Lenice, then Crystal Chrissy, then Martina.
Welcome back, everybody.
All right, Natasha.
Oh, thank you for that.
Natasha asks, will me and my family move back to our home country anytime soon? If yes, when?
So I hear for you guys, it's not going to happen, or it's not going to be able to happen until 2024 is what I get. Okay?
All right. Our next question is from Amelia. Amelia asks, asks, my question is, what advice can you give me to connect with my spirit guides or just in general? Thank you.
So first and foremost, honey, it's really important to communicate with them and talk to them every day. So I talk to my guides every day. I do have a whole playlist on how to communicate with your guides, but ask them for specific signs. And what I hear with your guides is they do send you, so they'll send you numbers. So when you see those numbers, go back to what were you just thinking, feeling, or saying in that moment. And that's your validation and that's your answer from your guides, okay? So you're gonna wanna see those, like Google the numbers to see what they mean. Each guide talks differently, so you're gonna have to learn and to navigate who is who. But that's the easiest way. Start just talking to them. They're your best friends. They've been with you from the beginning, before you even came here, while you were picking your life coming into this incarnation, and they're going to be with you your entire life and until you cross over again, honey. Okay, so just talk to them. Yeah.
All right. And someone just asked, does $15 give you 2 questions?
So what $15 does is it gives you a question and then a chance to win. So you can win an extra question, a mini reading, a full reading, or a copy of my book for 15. Yeah. Yeah. And 25 gets you that, plus entered into the draw in September for a chance to win a free reading with me, which is pretty awesome.
And Ray asks, what if our address changes after we pre-order the book?
That's why I'm going to touch base with everybody before I send out the first wave of books to make sure everybody's address is the same, because I know sometimes with PayPal, we keep our same address, but we have a different shipping address. So I will make sure to touch base with everybody beforehand, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Freddie. Welcome back, Freddie, who asks, hi, long time no see. Any messages from my spirit guide? Thank you.
So next month is going to be a nice, easy month is what I hear for you, honey. So just relax, take it easy, and don't let anything, just let everything slide, basically. So if you have things coming at you, don't take it too personally. Don't take it too seriously is what they say, okay? Just because it's in and out, it's not anything that's going to hold you back, okay? So it's a nice, easy month. And because we're going to be going through retrograde, honey, I would kind of isolate yourself a little bit during that time, because you're very sensitive to that energy is what I hear, okay?
All right.
Yeah, thank you so much for the gifts, you guys.
Our next question is from Cecilia, who asks, I have been married for 18 years. All my children are in school now. What is coming up for me? Thank you.
So I do feel like for you, you have to find a hobby. That's the biggest thing. Otherwise, you're just going to be really, you're going to be bored in life. So doing something with your creativity. You used to do things more so when you were younger, and then you started having a family and a husband, and life became about that. And so they're reminding you what were you interested in when you were younger, and start doing that as a hobby on the side. Okay, honey?
All right. Our next question is from Mackenzie, who asks, what do my finances look like by December?
So I do see improvement a little bit, but I see bigger improvement about 3 months into 2023 for you, okay? So whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it. It is working for you, but you're not going to see that big improvement until afterwards is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Just Angela, who sent $15!
Thank you, honey.
Just Angela asks, fingers crossed that today is my lucky day and I win a mini reading. My question is, I have 3 kids, 27, 14, and 12. What gifts do they have?
So your youngest one feels very sensitive empathically, so very emotionally sensitive. I would talk to all of them about being aware of energy, because they are all kind of sensitive, but your youngest one seems to be the most, is what I get. Your older one, it's more about clairvoyance, so she gets a lot of inspiration visually speaking. And your other one, I mean, the middle one just kind of, it's not that they don't have anything, they do. We all have a little bit of sense, but it's trusting the gut instinct. That's really what I get. Okay, so let them all know that. And I'm going to try for a mini reading, honey. I'm going to try, okay? I'm going to try.
She definitely deserves it.
She does.
No way! What is it? That is hilarious.
That's really impressive. I'm not going to lie. So you got a mini reading. I'm just going to put that back in the bowl.
That is amazing.
Finally, hey? Wow. Woo! That was great.
Wow, she definitely deserves it.
Yeah, she does.
Here
Definitely. So just email me, honey, or send it to my Instagram that you won the mini reading, okay? Congratulations.
That is amazing.
Yep. Wow, that was impressive. Right. You pulled well. Good manifesting.
Someone asked, do our free questions expire?
No, honey, no. Just make sure that you let me know if you're going to hold on to it and send it to me later, because I do have a couple of people who've said I'm going to send one now, but I have two and I only have one question, but they let me know. So just make sure you let me know, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and send proof of payment.
And proof of payment, yeah. So just don't hold on to it forever, because I won't be able to go back and track if you wait like a whole year or whatever, right? So yeah, that kind of thing.
All right. Our next question is from Stacy, who asks, "Is Kane my biological dad?"
I heard no, honey, but I do feel like you're gonna find your dad. Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. Our next question is from Lenice, who sent $15. Yay! Lenice asks, "Why does my friend Mishka always get so sick? How do I help her? Anything from her dad I need to share?"
So what I hear, honey, I'm going to stick with what's going on with her. I do feel like it's food sensitivity. I feel like a gluten intolerance, and I almost feel like, not that she has Crohn's, but that's what I feel. It's almost like it's affecting her system in a really bad way. So get her to go get tested for gluten intolerance, and maybe even get her tested on what she's sensitive for, okay, honey? Because it's what she's eating. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, and I'm going to draw for that one? Yeah. All right. Is that one?
Yeah. What is it?
It's a mini reading! Yeah! 2 in a row!
Yeah, amazing!
That's awesome!
Wow.
Yay! Congrats! That's fantastic!
Switch up the bowl a bit.
Yeah.
All right, our next question
I don't mind.
I mean, that's true. All right, our next question is from Crystal Chrissy, who asks, "When should I look forward to getting married to the right good man for me? Is he going to be new, or do I know him? Thank you in advance, Rebecca."
It's definitely going to be a new person, and I feel like you're going to get married in 2025, but I feel like they're coming way sooner than that, so don't worry. Not that far away.
All right. Stacy, yes, you did miss your question. It was just 2 questions ago.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I will put the live on YouTube, honey, so you can go back and you can see. It's about, what, 15 people in? Or
no,
20?
It was 2 questions ago.
No, I know, but it's like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Stacy.
Sorry, honey.
All right. And Lenice just said, "That's incredible. I won your book last time. Now I get a mini reading."
Wow, it pays.
It pays. Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Martina, who asks, "What does Dave M think of me? What's his opinion of me?"
So I feel like it's very positive. I do feel like there's a lot of respect there, honey. So don't overthink things, okay? It feels good. I feel like I enjoy your company and I enjoy your presence. So it's a good thing. Yeah.
All right. And that was the end of our list there.
Okay.
We are almost at 40,000. So keep liking.
Keep liking. Wow, you guys did that fast. Love it. You guys are fantastic.
Let me just check here.
Yeah.
We answered Elena, yes.
Yes, we did.
Is Kimberly Pellegrin here yet?
She might not be on the live. Maybe.
All right, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from,
That's okay.
One moment here.
So for those of you who donated, don't worry, we're going to go through the list and we call out in little chunks so that everybody can hear their names. If you haven't heard your name yet, we still have lots of time. We're going to be on for a while, okay?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question, while we are waiting to hit the 40,000, because we're just on the brink of it. Our next question is from Love A Lot Creations once more, who asks, "What are my next steps with Corey and I in our relationship?"
So I definitely feel like you guys are moving more seriously. I would say this though, make sure that as you move into that, keep your ego out of it. I don't know why they say it like that, but don't get too caught up on, I guess, controlling things. Allow it to happen, okay? Allow it to flow. You guys are going to get much more serious is what I hear. All right?
All right.
All right.
And Lenice asks, "How does the mini reading work?"
So it's a 15-minute reading. I'm going to say this. Everybody who has won a mini reading, make sure you're on time, because I do have you guys booked back to back. And if you miss any of the time, it's going to come off of the mini reading. Prepare questions, because 15 minutes goes by really quickly. So I would really suggest that you get questions prepared, okay? And obviously, if I get something that's like screaming at me to tell you, I will tell you, okay? And I am also on Eastern Standard Time. So just make sure that the time zone you check to see what it is for your time zone, okay? So if you're Pacific Standard Time or you're from another part of the world, just make sure that you have the right time zone, okay?
All right. Also, we just
40?
reached 40K!
5 free questions.
All right.
You said it in unison.
Our first question is from, one moment, is from Hannah, who asks, will my further job bring a relationship too?
No, I don't get that. No, the two are separate, honey. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Carrie Jean, who says, old and divorcing, what will become of me?
Oh, you're going to be just fine, and you're actually going to find happiness and have a lot more companionship in your life. Believe it or not, there's going to be a lot of people coming to you that are going to be great companions and friends. Okay? Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from... Sorry, one second. Okay. Is from Ria, who asks, is Alessandro my future spouse?
I got somebody else, and I get a P for the name, so no, sorry. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from... One moment here.
Woo. I saw it move really quickly on you there.
Is from Sarah, who asks, will I get my promotion?
Yeah, it does feel like you will. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Keep me posted.
And our last free question of the moment is from Crystal Jones. Welcome back. Who asks, what should I be getting my doctors to focus on?
So with you, I feel like looking at autoimmune, honey, and just making sure that there's nothing going on there, okay? There are tests that they can take to really verify things. Also, you're really sensitive, so I would get checked to see what sensitivities you have. It feels like it might be environmental sensitivities, so that could be like things like cleaner, perfume, that kind of stuff, okay? So maybe just try to eliminate using anything that's kind of overly powerfully smelly. The best way to put it, okay? All right.
All right. I will read out our new list here. I do see Jen Salt Life, who did all of those wonderful donations that one time. Jen, she said $25.
Oh, yeah, she entered the draw. Perfect. Okay, so what's her last name? Or it's
Jen
her.
Salt Life.
Jen Salt Life. I'm going to draw for you right now. Okay, honey, if you're on the live, please put your question in. Is that one?
Yeah.
Extra questions. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right, she says, what signs does my son's father give me?
So I see birds being sent to you, and I also do hear there's a music, there's a song, specifically songs is what I'm hearing, that when you hear them, it makes you think of him, and that's like literally direct messages is what I'm going to say. But also he does visit you in your dream time sometimes, okay?
All right, I will read out our new list.
Oh, wait, am I doing your draw? Oh, I already did.
You already did. All right.
Hello.
Our new list here, we'll start with Holly. Welcome back. Oh, then, Jen, we just did.
Okay.
Then Marianne, then Wendy, then Lafayette.
Hello, welcome back.
Then Love A Lot Creations, Superstar. Then Havon Johnson. Then Lisa Lizard.
Again.
Then Alexis Garner. Then Jessica Calleja, welcome back. Then Sophia Lozano. Then Crystal Chrissy. Then Jess B. And that's it for now.
Okay, welcome back, everybody.
All right, and if you haven't heard your name, do not
panic. No,
we're
just going through
the
it.
list.
Yeah, we're going through the list as we receive it, okay, guys? So we will definitely get to everybody, and I always get to everybody before the next live. So if I don't get you on the live, you can send your questions over to my Instagram, and I will answer you there, okay? But we're still on. We still have like another. How much time left?
Oh,
like lots.
An hour.
Yeah, a whole hour. So we're here for a while. So don't panic.
All right. Oh, Jen said, I wanted a mini reading.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
I want that for everybody too. I'm going to be honest.
I mean, she does definitely deserve it.
She does.
All right. Our next question here is from Holly, who asks, is M my soulmate? Is it worth continuing to put a lot into it?
I definitely don't think this is your soulmate, honey, but this does feel like long-term, which means that it is an important relationship. I feel it is worth putting the effort in for sure, okay? And I do want to say to Jen, you're entered in for the draw, so maybe you're meant to win the big reading, right?
It's true.
Right.
All right. Our next question, we just did Holly.
That's right.
Our next question is from Marianne, who sent $25. Marianne, MVP. That's definitely right. She says, hello, beautiful souls. I would like to know what my psychic empath abilities are.
Okay, so you're definitely empathic, but I do see you as a healer, honey. So they're showing me your hands. You are literally a hands-on healer, specifically with animals. So when I see that, that just means that you should be working with animals if you can, or at least visiting old animals and helping them energetically is what I hear. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's get you something nice. An extra question, honey. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay?
All right. And Ray asks, how many more lives are you doing for August?
I have a few still. Don't panic. I'm here for a while. I think like 5 or so. Yeah, there's still a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, our next question.
I don't know how many days are we into August right now. We still have a week of August left, right? Yeah, so I should be on still a few times if you're wanting to enter the bigger draw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, our next question is from Wendy Chavez, who sent $25. Wendy asks, what are my spiritual gifts?
Okay, so with you, Wendy, definitely somebody, so they're showing me your mouth, which just means that you would be really good as a therapist, a counselor. You give good advice is what that means, okay? You're also very empathic, so trust your intuition, trust that gut instinct. You're really good, they tell me, at clearing energy, so you don't take on other people's stuff, but you're definitely good at helping them figure things out is what I hear, okay? So that's kind of the path for you. Also very clairvoyant, which means you see things as well. So trust when you're seeing those things and share it with people is what I hear, okay? All right, what's I got? An extra question. Yay. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right, our next question is from Lafayette, who sent $50.
Yay!
Lafayette asks, when will Anthony reach out to me? I haven't heard from him since Sunday when he said his phone was dying, and is there anything that he's not telling me about him or someone else? I feel he's not being honest.
So I don't get the sense that there is anybody else to be worried about, honey, so I don't get that, but I do hear that there is some stuff going on. Definitely, I would give it a couple of days. If you don't hear from him, I would reach out again. I do feel like you guys are going to connect again, so I'm not panicked about it. I think a lot of it is just like happening in your head. I don't feel somebody else involved, okay? So I just want to put that to rest for you, okay, honey? All right. That one?
Yeah.
Extra question. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right. And someone just asked, how much are mini readings?
So I don't do mini readings any other way other than this way. So my full readings are $4.99 Canadian, but you can also get email questions done with me. So this is why I do the lives the way that I do it, so that I can make myself available and affordable. Normally when I'm not on a live, my email questions are $30 Canadian. So here on the live, they're $7. So significantly reduced. That's why I highly recommend, if you're wanting to, and you don't have the funds or you don't know if you can afford that, doing the lives really helps. So I don't do the mini readings any other way except for with prizes. Mm-hmm. I used to do them before, but I find they're a lot of work. So I prefer to do a full reading with you guys. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Level Up Creations, who asks, what should I do spiritually so that I can access my gifts? Mm-hmm. You said I may be a healer. What should I do?
Mm-hmm. So I definitely would go get some training. If you don't already have training in Reiki, I would start there, because Reiki it just helps you to understand how energy works. I hear with you sound therapy as well, so I would look into training in sound therapy. That will help you a lot. The Reiki will be the starting point and strengthen your communication with your guides. Like I said, I do have a playlist on how to communicate with your guides. That is the first step always in strengthening our psychic abilities.
All right, our next question is from Havon Johnson, welcome back, who asks, I'm lost right now, what should I do?
Okay, so you're going to feel like this for the next 3 weeks, I'm hearing. Actually, it's going to probably be about 4 weeks, because we are doing retrograde as well. Use this time, honey, to figure out where you're done in life, what things you don't want to do anymore, what you don't want to accept anymore. It's time to start putting in boundaries is what they are saying, so you need to start telling people no. Okay, when you want to say no, it's hard for you sometimes, so we got to start practicing that. Also, I would use this time to focus on strengthening you, so watching positive things. So if you're on TikTok, scroll past anything negative, make sure that you're only feeding your brain positive things and you're only feeding your body good things as well. Okay, these are really important. The next 4 weeks are going to be a little bit tougher for you, and you're going to get out of it, so don't stress. Okay. All right.
Our next question is from Lisa Lizard, who asks, just a general read of what do I need to know?
Okay, so getting more sleep. I don't know why they're saying that, but that's what they're saying to me. So rest for you, okay? You're go right now, and the energy feels like I'm not getting enough relaxed time. So please just take some time for yourself. I don't care, like, you know, one day at the spa or whatever it has to be, but something for yourself, okay, honey, and get as much rest as possible. So don't stay up late watching TV or scrolling or any of that kind of stuff, okay? It's really important, they say.
All right, our next question is from Alexis Garner, who asks, will I get a job offer this month, and will I be financially stable this year?
So I'm hearing that you're going to be, it's going to be September for you, honey. So not in August, but definitely in September. I do see you securing something, and you will be financially stable before the year is up, is what I hear.
Yeah. So I do see someone saying that they sent a donation. Did we receive it? We'll be just refreshing if you want to tell
us. We'll take a look in a second because we're just finishing off this list, and then we'll hit the refresh button, and then it'll show us, okay? Definitely if it went through on your end, it'll go through on our end. I've never ever had that problem. I'm going to knock on wood because, you know, Murphy's Law, right? Just to make sure.
Yeah. And if it takes this list or the next list, your question will always get answered.
And you'll get answered on this live if you've already done it now, because we're on still for a little bit.
Yeah. All right, our next question is from Jessica Calleja, who sent $15.
Welcome back, honey.
She asks, is there anything to worry about or know with Nigel, and can I trust him?
Definitely you can trust him, honey. I'm not too concerned, honey. Trust him. I know that a lot of it is what's going on in your head. I would take this opportunity to journal that stuff out of you, okay, and burn it. Get rid of it. Don't let it hold you back anymore, okay, honey? Okay, I'm going to draw now. Oh. Perfect. Extra question, okay, honey? So just send that over to my Instagram, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Sophia Lozano, who sent $15.
Yay!
She asks, what did my spirit guides think about my partner? I feel confused at times. Thank you.
So I'm going to say this. This is a pretty close representation of the perfect match for you. There's a few things that aren't ticked. This isn't your soulmate, honey, so I'm going to just say that. But that being said, it doesn't mean this isn't a relationship that can work out, because it doesn't have to be every box. Although it's nice to have every box, it doesn't have to be every box is what I hear, okay? So there are things that don't work, but there's a lot that does work. So this is definitely an important relationship. I would stick with it. I wouldn't walk away from this relationship for sure. There's a lot to gain from it, basically. Okay? Okay, I'm going to draw.
Okay.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Mini reading. Boop, boop, boop.
There's already 3 today. That's so wonderful.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Right.
You deserve it.
All right. Our next question is from Crystal Chrissy, who asks, I feel as though in my gut is closer than I think, but will I start receiving my disability/retirement this month or next?
September, I hear. Yeah.
Nice. All right. And we're halfway to 60,000.
So almost there.
Keep on tapping. All right, I'm just going to read out our list again because it was a pretty long one.
Yeah.
Our next question will be from Jess B, then Love a Lot Creations, then Veronica Gomez.
Hi, Veronica.
Then Destiny S, then Kenya, then Abigail, then Black and Curvy, and that's it for now.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. Jess B asks, do Robbie and I have a spiritual connection? Will we be together one day romantically? Will it last?
So I feel like you guys are meant to be friends long term. So it's like forever in your life, but as a friend is what I hear. Okay. Definitely you guys have a past life connection. So I do feel like this is preordained. You guys do have that. But I feel like if you keep it as friends, you'll have them forever. If you go romantic, it feels like it won't last. Okay.
All right. Sorry, someone said that they didn't hear their name, so I'm just answering them.
Okay.
All right, our next question is from Love a Lot Creations again, who asks, I've been going back and forth on this. Should I homeschool my children? Do you see that happening and it being a good thing, or keep them in public school?
So I do see eventually you will homeschool, but for now I think public school. I don't think that it'll fit in your lifestyle right now. Okay.
All right, our next question is from Veronica Gomez, who sent $25! Sorry. And she asks, what do you see happening for me in September?
So September feels a lot less stressful, thank God. It definitely feels like a lighter month for you. And it's funny because with retrograde, usually there's a lot to deal with, but you've been dealing with a lot of it beforehand is what I'm hearing. So it is going to improve for you. So it's less stress. And I think some of it has to do with some of the decision making that we're making. We're starting to move in the direction of letting go of certain things, right? Okay.
All right.
Is that one?
Yes.
Extra question.
Yay!
So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right. Our next question.
And you're entered in for the draw. Everybody who does the $25 or more gets entered in for this draw, and then for the draw in September for a chance to win a free reading with me, okay?
All right, our next question is from Destiny S, who asks, when will Chase reach out to me? Thank you.
So it does feel like it's a few weeks away for you, okay, honey? So just be patient is what I hear.
All right, our next question is from Kenya, who asks, when do you see me and Corey physically seeing each other? How will it happen? How do you see it going?
So it feels like in October, and it feels like it's a planned date, basically, a planned meeting. So you guys are going to meet up on purpose. Did that come out right? Yeah. It's a plan.
All right. And Mary Ann asks, where do I send or post my free question?
Just to my Instagram, honey. Yeah. And I will get to all of the extra questions after the live. Okay?
Make sure you send it to her private messages.
Yes, private messages.
And another asks, how do we get on the list?
So just, so it's a minimum donation of $7. If you do the $15 donation, you get a chance to win a prize. And the prizes are an extra question, a mini reading, a full reading, or a copy of my children's book, The Little Light, A Soul's Journey. If you pre-order a copy of my book while we're on the live, that will get you all of that. Plus you'll get entered in September for a chance to win a free reading with me. Or if you want to donate $25 or more, that you'll get all of that as well. My children's book is basically about the soul and the journey of the soul from the other side coming here into this incarnation. So I had an experience when I was 14 where I crossed over and I was told it wasn't my time to be there and I was sent back, but I got to see what the other side was like. I got to see what we were like. And so I got a very strong image of the other side that is going to translate into the book. It is for kids, I would say 0 to 12. I used to read it to my children it wasn't in book form at that point, but I used to read it to my children. So I feel like it's a great book for kids that are spiritual and you want to help them to remember who and what they are and where we come from. And, not that that religious is bad, but in a non-religious way. So it's definitely more of a spiritual way. All right.
All right. Our next question is from Abigail, who sent $15. All right. Abigail asks, do you still see Noah and I dating the end of August / beginning of September? Do you see him moving in with me by the end of the year?
Not by the end of the year. I don't see that happening for you guys, but I do see that happening in 2023. Yeah, I definitely see you guys getting more serious, honey. And you don't have to worry about it. That's what I hear. Okay. Gonna go?
All right.
All right. Extra question, honey. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay?
All right. And someone sent a donation, but they have to leave to the doctor's office if you just want to tell them about YouTube and stuff.
Sure. I will answer you on here. If you miss your question, I will upload it to YouTube and you can go back and you can look for it there, okay?
All right. And someone asked, how do we purchase the book?
So you can go to my website, www.rebeccadragonheart.com, or if you see it in my link tree, it's under The Little Light.
All right, our next question is from Black and Curvy, who sent $15! And they ask, will I get housing soon? Toxic environment, need to leave.
I hear October, honey, so it's still going to be a little bit of ways. Sorry, honey, but just know you're not alone dealing with it. So just spend as much time by yourself and with yourself as you can so you can get away from that, okay? That's
all right.
Extra question. Yay! So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right. One moment here. I'll try and find that person's question. Talon is their name, I believe.
The one that has to go to the doctor?
Yes.
Okay.
One moment here. Here you are, Talon.
Okay.
I'll read out
We'll
your question.
We'll read you out now, honey.
All right. Talon asks, will I marry Michael in the future? If yes, what year, please? And will I have a baby with Michael? What year will it be?
I'm just going to answer the first one because it's just one question per donation. But I hear yes, you guys will get married. 2025 is what I hear for you. Okay, honey?
All right. Talon, there you are.
Got it. Perfect. Good job. Thank you for being so supportive that way.
For sure. And we are just on the brink of 60,000, so we will not read out the list fully yet.
Okay. Did we finish the other list
we
already?
Did, yeah,
oh, wow. That was fast.
Our next question here is from Rosanna Carolyn. Welcome back. Who asks, hi Rebecca, when will I meet my forever person? Can you tell me something about him? Thank you.
Definitely. So 2024, I think, is I know that seems far, but it's the beginning part, so it's in the spring of 2024. So the reason why they're saying that is because you're not where you need to be energetically or emotionally yet. That can change if you work on yourself, is what I hear, okay? So if you want to get clearing out old baggage, basically, old relationship baggage is what I hear. So clear that stuff out through meditation, through, writing letters and burning them, whatever you got to do, but just do it that way, okay? And you can bring that timeline in sooner. I get a G for the name. Also dark hair, light complexion, a bit of like stubble here and here, so it's like a goatee type of thing, but very light, like not a full-on thing. Light eyes. I get personality is very romantic, very sensitive, very loving, the way their love language is by giving, so they like to give gifts. Okay, that's the personality of this person.
All right, and she said $15.
Extra questions. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
And we just reached 60K!
Yay! Woo-hoo! 5 free questions. Go, go, go! You guys are awesome. You're doing that so fast.
All right.
All right.
Our first free question here is from Mia, who asks, will Colin and Mia get married?
Yeah, it does feel like you guys will. Yeah. Yay! That was funny.
All right. Our next question is from Cheyenne, who asks, will I see Mike Paul this week?
On the weekend, I'm hearing, so yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Our next question is from Bianca, who asks, can you tell me something about my future husband?
Yeah, for sure. So I get an M for their name. It's either Matt or Matthew. I'm going to go by Matt because it feels like that's what they go by. Dark, short, dark hair. Very, very prominent brow is what they're showing me, okay? So very, very deep brow. I don't know how else to describe it. And personality is very outgoing, very charismatic, very social, okay? So likes to be out and about, not a homebody, basically. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Dolores Del Rio, who asks, my granddaughter is seeing people that we can't see. Is this book good for her?
Definitely, definitely. So this is a book, it's actually book 1 of many. So the next one that I'm going to be doing is going to be about being an empath and what that looks like for children so that they can understand themselves. And each one is going to be geared towards different abilities that I didn't have that stuff when I was a kid. So I felt like I needed to make some books for kids so that they can understand, because I'm pre-internet. So for me, it was like I had to learn to communicate with my guides to be able to make anything work. Otherwise, I would have been somewhere else. Let's just say. So it definitely would be great for yours. Yeah.
All right. Our last free question of the moment is from Barbara, who asks, will my coworker make a move towards me, or will we just be friends?
No, I feel like you guys are just going to be friends. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Last one?
We technically just did the last one, but I felt like we should do another
one. Sure,
let's
do
another one. So I'm going to read another one out.
I don't care. That's fine. Look at that, eh? My moderator's just taking the show.
All right. Our next question here is from... Sorry, one
That's
moment. All right. Is from... Where are you?
You saw one that you wanted to do?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Is from Regina, who asks, will I marry a rich husband, please? She was on yesterday.
I love it. Definitely you guys are going to be comfortable. I wouldn't say rich in the sense that you're asking, but you're going to be financially comfortable, honey. Yes. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Our new list
Our new list, so listen for your names, okay, guys?
Our next question will be from Mandy, then Level Up Creations again. Then Natalie, then Michaela, then Helen, then Anna K. Stewart, then Talon. Oh, sorry, we already did Talon.
Yeah.
Then Freddie, then Jenna, and then Jody.
Okay, welcome back, everybody that's been here before as well.
Pretty much all of them.
Pretty much all of them, yeah. You guys are awesome.
All right.
All right.
Mandy sent $50. And she asks, did something traumatic happen to my niece? Why is she so sad?
Oh, yeah, I do feel like you need to have a conversation with her and help her to open up, okay? Don't push her, though. I hear let her open up on her own, okay? And it feels like something at school or something in that environment. So class of some sort. Okay. Extra question, honey. Okay.
And someone said, I sent a PayPal but didn't hear my name.
Okay, so we just haven't gotten to you yet. That's all. Yeah. Well, we read out the names in chunks just as they're received, okay?
All right. And Bianca said, love that you said my future husband will have very prominent brows. It's something I'm attracted to.
Hilarious.
All right. Our next question is from Level Up Creations, who asks, my mother has a lot of bathroom accidents and we can't figure out how to help her. Doctors are no help. Do you sense anything that can be causing it or that can help?
So there's nothing that you can really do. I feel like it's just going to be that way for her from now on, unfortunately. Yeah, that really sucks. I think what you can do to minimize some of them is just be more on top of reminding her to go and be monitoring how much fluids at night, that kind of thing. Okay, honey? Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Natalie, who asks, will Jason and I reconcile, or do you think I will meet someone else, and when, please?
No, I hear somebody else is coming in. I can't hear the name. It's like L something is what I'm hearing. Okay. It feels, I just get L something, but it's a long name is what I'm getting, and that's the person for you, honey. Okay.
All right. Oh, and someone asked, are the readings only through PayPal or through gifts? I sent a few gifts.
So through PayPal, or for the guaranteed ones, absolutely, it's only through PayPal or through donation. But I will continue to do the 5 free every 20,000. So hit the like button, okay? Yeah. And if you are a gifter, my moderator, my daughter here, will look for top gifters and make sure that you guys get your questions if she can find them, okay?
Yeah. So yes, absolutely.
So yes.
All right. Our next question is from Michaela, who sent $50.
Yay!
She asks, when my fiance graduates lineman school, will his career have us moving? Local, out of state?
Yeah, I do feel like you guys will move out of state, and it does feel like about, I'm going to say 9 months after. So it's not right away. Okay? That one? Extra question. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, honey?
And someone is asking, what's the PayPal, so how to donate?
So up in my link tree, if you don't see the link tree, you can Google Rebecca Dragonheart link tree, and you'll be able to find the donate button there. And the denomination is $7 minimum, $15 to get in for this draw. If you do 25, you'll get in for this draw. And in September, I'm going to be doing a draw for a chance to win a free reading with me as well.
All right. Our next question is from Helen, who asks, my boyfriend just ended things with me because he feels lost. Is he going to come back?
So I do feel like you guys are going to communicate again, but I don't think you're going to take him back. So I don't see you guys reconciling. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here. Oh, Michaela, who you just answered, said, thank you. I'm very comfortable with that answer and gives me time to get rid of clutter.
Good.
All right. Our next question is from Anna K. Stewart. Welcome back. Who asks, what was one of my past lives?
Oh, that's a great question. So what I see with you, definitely 14th century. It's interesting because you do feel like you had a nice property and a lot of like farmland is what it looks like. So you lived there, it looks like, with your family. You weren't fancy rich, but you guys definitely were not poor is what I hear. Okay.
All right.
14th century is a long time ago.
All right. Our next question here is from Freddie, who asks, since COVID, I am enjoying my newfound confidence and purpose. What spiritual gift should I be focusing on, or should I let it flow naturally?
So I would definitely work on more healing, honey. I feel like you are really good with your empathic abilities. You've really honed those. So I'd work towards more now learning healing, okay? And how to effectively use that gift. Yeah.
All right. And Danielle said that her phone died before she heard her answer.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. Well, I will upload it to YouTube, honey. So, yeah. How far back was Danielle? Pretty far, right?
Danielle, I believe we've only answered one Danielle, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's really far back. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. I will upload it to YouTube after it downloads from TikTok, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Our next question is from Jenna, who sent $50. She says, hello again. Yesterday you said we'd be moving out of San Antonio in 1.5 years. Do you see where we will be moving?
I really suck at geography. So I'm just going to show you how I see it. So here is the map of the states. You've got Florida down here, and then up here I see you going this way. So like that. They literally just show me the picture, the shape of the states, and then it's like that.
All right. Oh, and Danielle, we didn't answer yet. So
perfect. So we haven't answered Danielle yet. No. You're good then, honey.
And Jenna.
Oh, extra prizes and an extra question. Yay. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right. Our next question is from Jody, who sent $15. Jody asks, will my procedure go well tomorrow? Any complications?
No, I don't feel like you're going to have any complications. Please take the time, though, to heal, okay? So don't overexert yourself is what your guides tell me, okay? So give your body the time it needs to heal. Also get some amethyst if you have some before you go, because amethyst helps promote healing from surgery, okay? All right. That one? Mm-hmm. Extra question. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
We already did the 60,000 likes.
Yes.
Ones, right?
Yeah, that's where we did 6.
Okay. All right, I'm going to read out our new list then.
Okay, so the end of it. Perfect. Listen for your names, and you guys are next, okay?
All right. Our next question will be from Jess B again, then True J Music, then Love a Lot Creations,
again,
then Yolanda, who didn't put her question in. Yolanda, please put your question in. Then Martha, then Kamisha, and that's it.
Okay. So Yolanda, if you're still here, put your question in on the live so that we can save it for when it's your turn, okay?
All right. Jess B asks, does my friend Matt ever visit me? I miss him.
Yeah, definitely, and mostly in your dreams is what I hear. So make sure that when you're dreaming about him, you're writing down and remembering the dream a little bit more in detail, okay? Those are visitations, honey. They're not dreams. Also, I hear that things, the lights flicker and things go glitchy when he's around.
All right, our next question is from True J Music, who asks, I was told that I am a seer and medium. I also practice healing. Can I verify what my gifts are?
Yeah, so you're definitely an empath. You're definitely clairvoyant. So I would trust images that you see. That when you're clairvoyant, they come in sort of like daydreams, is what I hear. Okay, and you're definitely meant to do healing work, honey. So I would look into that. The alternative part of it, so not the traditional way, so you're not going to be a nurse or doctor or a paramedic or anything like that. It feels more like it's in the alternative healing.
All right. Our next question is from Love a Lot Creations, who says, you're the best. My mother wants to know a general question, if there's anything she should know.
So definitely with her, I do feel like, okay, right away they're telling me to tell her to make sure that so basically they're showing me having a slip or something, so make sure she's not putting herself in a situation where she could fall. That basically is what I see, okay? So don't be lifting things that are over heavy. Don't be trying to do things that are not, that she's not capable of doing, okay? Just being very careful not to overstretch, that kind of thing, because I keep seeing her fall and I don't want her to have a fall. So that's why they give me that information, so that it doesn't happen for her, okay?
All right. Our next question, while we are waiting for Yolanda, is from Martha, who asks, will Danielle reach out to me again? Will we meet up?
Yeah, I see that in September happening, so it's not going to happen for a couple of weeks still. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from...
Is Yolanda still on?
Yeah, Yolanda's here, sorry.
Perfect.
So our next question is from Yolanda, who asks, should I see Dylan? Will we be in a relationship?
Actually, I get somebody else is coming in for you, honey. I get a D for the name, but it's not Dylan, okay? So it's a different person that's coming in. It's not a Dan, but it might be a Dawn. It's a shorter name is what I'm seeing, okay? And this person is more in alignment for you. What I see with you and Dylan is you guys are going to be friends and close, but I don't see that you guys are meant to be.
Okay? All right. Someone asked, what comes with the subscription?
On the TikTok. So the TikTok subscription, I'm still figuring it out because it's new on TikTok, but starting in September, all of my subscribers are going to have kind of a personalized live, in the sense that you're going to have extra gifts and things like that just for subscribers.
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Kamisha, who asks, what are my psychic abilities and how can I tap into them slowly?
So I hear with you, you're definitely clairaudient, which means that you hear things, honey. So it's important that you pay attention to the sounds and things that you hear. Sometimes it comes in like you'll feel like pressure, and then it's like a thought that comes in. Okay, so that's the way clairaudience works. And I also see your voice, which means that you're very powerful in the way that you speak. So you should be using it to either inspire or coach or something like that. Okay. That is a really powerful one. And you're also very empathic and you're very open-hearted. So your gifts are going to be very well complete when you work through them.
All right. And we just received a pre-order of the Little Light from Carissa Garrido.
Yay. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to draw for Carissa then. Let's draw. Extra question for you, honey. But put a question in for the pre-order.
I see your question here.
Never mind. You got it all figured out.
She got an extra question, right?
She got an extra question, yeah.
Okay, Carissa says, what do I need to hear? I have so many questions.
I love it. Okay, well, you got an extra question, so you can send that over to my Instagram. What I hear with you, honey, is September and October are going to be a little bit tight for you, so don't get overwhelmed or get stressed about things. It's not sticking around like that, and I do see some things opening up starting in November. Going into 2023, it's starting to step into who and what you are, is what they say. So you're going to have a lot of change happening in the beginning of next year, but it feels very positive, and it's more of you being able to be the person that you're meant to be, okay? Oh, and we already drew.
Yeah, we already drew.
Draw? We already drew. That's good English, right?
Yeah. All right. I'm just making sure that we didn't.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All
right, our next question is from...
Wait, before you say that, I will also remind you, because you pre-ordered a copy of the book during the live, you are going to get entered into the draw in September for a chance to win a free reading with me, okay? And if you do $25 or more during the live, you will get a question answered, an extra prize, and entered in September for a chance to win as well, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Rosanna Carolyn again, who asks, will I get into another relationship before I meet my forever person, or will my next relationship be with him? Thanks so much.
I hear that your next relationship will be with the person that you're meant to be with, but they do say get yourself ready, honey, so clear any old energy that no longer serves you out, especially pertaining to how you feel about relationships, they say, okay?
All right. One moment here. Checking our list. We're almost at 80,000.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Fantastic.
All right. Our next question, while we are waiting to get there, is from Cheyenne, who asks, will I be in a relationship with Mike Paul? Will we spend time together this week?
Yeah, I definitely feel like you guys are moving into relationship status. Absolutely. I see you hanging out next week, not this week, though. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Jody, who sent $50. Jody asks, did you meet God? What did he say? I struggle with my beliefs and my gifts. Thank you.
I love that question. I did not meet God. I did, however, see Jesus. I know that sounds crazy. I grew up Christian, though, so I do believe that that was part of the reason why I did see Jesus. And Jesus was the one that told me I was not meant to be there. That was not my time to be there. When I saw him, his face was so bright I couldn't look at him. So I had to close my eyes to see his defining features. It was literally like looking at the sun. It was so bright. Other than that, the energies that I saw there were other people who had crossed over. And during that time when I was there, it was very, I was in a very bad state. And so I was sent there for healing, basically. I was there because I needed to be healed. And the people I saw did not look like the people that we look like now. So anything that I've ever heard or seen, I grew up religious, and they talk a lot about that. What I was taught, it's nothing like that. It's definitely very different. And the images in the book will show you exactly what I mean by that. So I'm going to keep that to myself until the book comes out. But yeah, it was definitely a fascinating experience that I became the person I am because of it. I was mad when I came back. I'm not going to lie. I did not want to come back. I was really upset. And it took me about 3 months to get over it. But then I did start embracing being this person that I am today. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking.
She also sent $15, so we can do a draw for her.
Sure, let's do a draw for her. Extra question, honey. So you just send that over to my Instagram, okay?
All right.
Where are those mini reads? I threw them back in here.
Someone asked, how much are the readings?
For on here?
Just say both, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So if you want to get a personal reading with me, it's $4.99 Canadian. I also do email readings, which is $29.99 Canadian. Here on the live, you save a lot, so it's definitely worth it to book it on the live. It's a $7 minimum donation. $15 gets you a question and then an extra prize. If you do $25 or more, you get a question answered here, an extra prize, and then in September, I'm going to be doing a draw for a free reading with me. So that's worth $500, which is kind of nice.
All right. Mm-hmm. And we just reached 80,000.
Yay! Perfect. 5 free questions. Go, go, go. You guys have fingers still?
Honestly.
I know, it's fast.
All right. Our first question is from Hannah, who is our top liker and gifter.
Nice.
Hannah asks, when will I see him next?
3 weeks, I heard. So it came through fast.
All right. Our next question is from... I went so fast. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Is from Tamara, welcome back, who asks, will my friend, niece, and I all get to go to the concert Friday?
Yeah, it feels like you will.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from, sorry, one second.
It's okay.
Is from Elizabeth, who asks, anything from Spirit?
Yeah, honey, so you're very sensitive. There's a lot of activity around you, and I just want you to not be afraid. What they say is that you attract spirits. So if you don't feel comfortable, you can tell them, no, I don't want to feel you, but you have the ability to feel spirits on the other side. And your guides very, very clearly is what I hear, okay? So you can communicate with them if you'd like to. It's up to you, is what they say. All right.
Our next question is from Angie, who asks, what are my gifts I need to develop?
Mm-hmm. So definitely with you, I would say trusting your intuition, because you get a lot of information. You are clairaudient, so I would work on that one, because you get, it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but basically like a divine message. It comes in and out. It's super important, honey, that you record it. So whether you're writing it down or you're recording it on your phone, we will never remember those messages because they're not ours. They're divine. So they're coming in and they're coming out. They're coming from outside of us. So you have to record them, okay?
All right. And our last free question of the moment comes from Martina's Monica, who is our top liker and gifter.
Nice.
Monica asks, will I receive a job today at interview?
So I do feel like it's right around the corner for you, honey. Within the next 2 weeks, you're going to be working, is what I hear. Okay?
All right.
All right.
I'm just going to read out our list again.
Perfect.
Our next question will be from Hannah Berry, then Crystal Chrissy, then Mariana, then Danielle Sporty Angel.
Nice.
Then Tumara, then Bleach Blondie.
Again.
Then Jessica Calleja.
Again.
Then Destiny S.
Wow, you guys.
Then Melody. Then Taikisha Scott from Alabama. Then Anna K. Stewart. Then Chantel.
Welcome back, everybody.
All right. I said Hannah Berry first.
That's right. Yes.
All right. Hannah asks, and she sent $50.
Oh, yay! Perfect.
Hannah asks, will David propose this year?
Yes. Yes. Woohoo. That's awesome. Extra question, honey. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Crystal Chrissy, who sent $50. She asks, hi again, sweet Rebecca. What general information should I be aware of or need to know that will be beneficial to my situation as a whole?
So definitely, I want you to recognize that the next 6 months for you are about you figuring out and stepping into who and what you are, honey. So we got to be more comfortable with ourselves, basically, is the information that I get. And your stability really depends on it. So the more you step into who you really want to be in this life, the easier your stability flows, okay? So the more financial abundance and the more love abundance and the more health abundance you're going to have. So they really want you stepping into what you're here for, okay? You have a bigger purpose is what I hear. It's really important that you step into it. This was a draw one, right?
Yes.
Okay. I can't pick it up. Extra question. So just send that extra question over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
Sorry, I forgot to write her name down because I already wrote it.
That's all right. You got to write that one down.
Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Mariana.campo, who sent $50. And she asks, will Jay and I be together and when?
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like it's going to be like official in October, but I see you together before that. So it's official in October. Yeah.
All right.
And this is a draw one, right? Extra questions. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right. Our next question is from Danielle, Sporty Angel, who says, yesterday I asked if he thought Brandon and I would be together forever. He's my husband for 2 years and together for 7. You said no, that someone else would come. Do I leave or does he? Who is the new guy?
It feels like you're leaving. And it's mostly because you're changing, honey. You're growing more into yourself. And sometimes what happens is we shift out of matching vibrationally, okay? I get an A for the name of the person that's coming in. All right. Is this a draw one?
No.
No. Okay.
All right. Our next question.
I'm like so ready to just do it.
Our next question is from Tamara, who says, my name is Tamara. Can I please have a general reading? Wondering if I am heading in the right direction.
So definitely, what I'm going to tell you is there are going to be a few things that are going to come up in September for you that are going to be a little bit of a hurdle, but don't let them stop you. Don't let them block you. Definitely see them for what they are, is what your guides say. They're moving you in the right direction. Meditation will help you a lot and get stronger with your communication with your guides, and things will work out, okay?
All right. And Danielle said, thank you so much. This resonates completely.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
All right. Our next question is from Bleach Blondie, welcome back, who asks, do you see what my future will look like?
That's very open, but I am going to say this. So for the next 6 months for you, it looks like things are kind of the same old, but starting in 2023, there's a lot of changes coming your direction, and I do see a move for you, okay, honey? So just be open and receptive for that. Yeah. All
right. Our next question is from Jessica Calleja, who asks, will I ever be able to lose the weight and be happy with my body? When? Anything I can do?
You will, honey. And I hear by 2024, you're going to be much happier with yourself, okay? What I would suggest is adjusting yourself in what you're eating. Definitely change some of that. But I see you eating more frequently is going to help a lot, okay? So shift that. So eat more and more frequently. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but it just helps your body. Your body goes into panic mode when it doesn't eat enough or doesn't get enough, and then it thinks that it's starving, so then it retains the weight sometimes.
All right, our next question is from Destiny S, who asks, will Chase finally ask me to fly out and see him when he reaches out? I know you said he'll reach out in a couple of weeks. I just really want to know where it's going.
So I feel like not yet, you aren't going to go out there, but definitely keep that open, okay? So keep that as a possibility for yourself, and if that's something that you want to manifest, honey, just see yourself getting on a plane and going. Literally, that's the best way. Aw, thank you, honey. I like the quirkies.
That was Angie, I believe.
Oh, was that Angie? Thank you, honey.
All right, we've got a couple questions here. Someone asks, how can I book a reading with you?
So just head to my website, www.rebeccadragonheart.com. You can book a couple of different ways. So there's under bookings or under my members area as well.
And someone said, I donated. How do I ask my question?
So as soon as we say your name, you'll be able to ask did you put your question in with the... Probably not,
no, not if she's asking.
Okay, so if you didn't put your question in, then once we say your name, we'll just ask you to put it on the live, okay, honey? If we run out of time before we get to your question, then you'll just send it over to my Instagram and I'll answer you there, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Taikisha Scott from Alabama.
Hi, honey.
I think that's one of my favorite ones to say.
I know it is.
She asks, will I get approved for AL rental assistant for the rest of the year? What month will they approve, if so?
Yeah, I hear yes, but I hear it in October, so not until October is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Oh, did I accidentally skipped one, sorry.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oops. Who'd you skip?
Melody.
Melody. For shame on you.
Okay, I'll just go back.
That's okay. What's Melody's?
All right, our next question is from Melody, who says, hi, Rebecca, Melody here. On Friday, I asked if I was going to see property I like on Saturday. You said yes, and I did. But now I'm scared to make a purchase offer. Guidance, please.
Do it. Just do it. Just do it, honey. It's going to be perfect for you. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. If you wait too long, you might lose it, so you don't want to do that. Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad you loved it.
Sorry, there's a few people saying that they haven't heard their name yet.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll get to your name. Yeah. If we haven't said it yet, it just means that we're still working through the list and we just haven't gotten to your name
yet. And
we
are about to refresh.
Yeah.
We have only a couple.
Yeah, we just have a couple names left. So we'll go through, we'll say the names on the next list right away. All right?
All right. Our next question is from Anna K. Stewart, who asks, What is some general info of my future life partner? Thank you. You're the best.
I love it. So your partner is definitely your equal, is what I get. Okay, so this is somebody who is very self-sufficient, very capable, not needy. You know, some people like needy, but I feel like you're just not one that does. So this person feels very independent, but also very affectionate, very charming, very caring, very relationship focused. So relationships are important. Okay, honey?
All right, our next question, this is the end of our list, and then we'll refresh.
Perfect.
Is from Shantae Howell, who sent $50. And they ask, when will Dee and I get engaged and married?
So it looks like you guys are going to get engaged at the beginning part of next year. So not this year, honey. I know you're hoping for it, but not this year. It's going to be next year. And I see the marriage is happening in 2024, but towards the end of the year. Okay?
All right.
Wait. That one? Extra question. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right, so I'm going to refresh. Someone said, do I have time to donate to ask a question? Yes, we have about 10 minutes left.
10 minutes. So if you put your donation in now and we run out of time, you can always just send it over to my Instagram, honey, okay? It is cheaper if you do it here on the live, because when I'm not live, it's $29.99 for a reading with me this way.
All right, I do see someone donated on the website.
Perfect.
Natalia Bolin Reynolds.
Okay.
Or Tally, if you are still here. You can put your question in.
Tally? Or Natalia?
Yeah, Natalia.
Natalia. So Natalia, if you're here, just put your question in on the live, honey, okay?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just write that name down.
Perfect. Thank you, honey.
All right, I'm going to read out our list now.
Perfect. So just listen for your names, okay, guys?
All right, our next question will be from Jessica Karwacki, then Vanessa M., then Ashley Clark, then Claudia Russell, then Michaela Lala again, then Candy, then Talon, then M. Stone, paralegal,
okay.
I think, yeah, paralegal. Okay. Then Robin Coach, then D. Otero, then Stefanita, then Raven, then Freddie, then Cammy Ray, then Lena, and then Jaylene.
Perfect. So you guys are all next.
All right. Jessica Karwacki asks, is Paul my forever person? How does he feel about me? When will we reconcile?
So I do see you guys reconciling. It feels like it's going to happen before the holidays come in. So it's happening in the next couple of months for you guys. Start slow is what I hear. This is definitely somebody that you can work things through is what I hear. All right.
All right. That was Jessica Karwacki.
That's right.
Our next question is from Vanessa M., who sent $50. And she asks, do I have any messages from my guides or ancestors on what should I do? I'm feeling lost.
Okay, yes, definitely. Your creativity is key here, is what they're telling me. You're very connected to them, honey, so they do come to you a lot during your dreams. It's really important that you write those things down, okay, because those are messages. It's not just strange dreams that you're having. These are messages from them, okay? As long as you're using your creativity, you can't go wrong, is what I hear. Definitely, you're very connected to goddess energy, so whatever you do, definitely use the feminine, okay? All right.
All right.
Extra question. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right. Our next question. Bianca asks, is the limited edition of the book the one with the gold leaf and hardcover, the collector's item?
That is, yes.
All right. Our next question is from Ashley Clark, who asks, anything for me? Wondering about life, love, everything. Thanks.
Yes. So for you, honey, 2023 is a big year. It looks like that's your foundation year, which means that the things that you do in 2023 are going to be the starting of you having the life that you're trying to create for yourself, okay? So take this time to get ready and really focus on what you're looking for. Love comes in next year for you. So if you're in a relationship, it's not the one. I see somebody else coming in, and I get a W for the name, okay?
All right. Tally put her question in.
Perfect.
Tally asks, do I have messages from my guides, and how do I connect more clearly?
So definitely your guides communicate with you a lot through numbers and symbolism. So symbolism is things like butterflies, dragonflies, animals. What are another things for symbols, Maddie? What are other symbols for symbolisms?
Numbers.
Well, the numbers, yes.
Yeah.
So that way, okay? So it'll be easier to communicate with them if you ask them for specific signs. So like if you wanted a fox, ask for a fox. If you want a butterfly, ask for a butterfly as a confirmation or a negative, okay? That's the easiest way to get that started. And also it's an easier way for you to trust that as well. I do have a whole playlist on how to communicate with your spirit guides here on TikTok. So I would highly recommend, if you guys want to learn how to communicate with them, to go and take a look at those videos. They're really short and quick, so easy peasy. But definitely that's the main thing. When you see the numbers, you got to go back to what were you thinking, feeling, or saying in that moment when you saw those numbers, and that's them answering you. Okay, so if you saw 111 or 1111, they're like, yeah, pay attention to that, and that's the manifestation that you want to have. Or if it's something that's negative and they're showing you 111, they're like, be careful, that's manifesting, so don't be thinking that way, right? Hope that cleared it up a little. Yeah.
All right, our next question here, we just did Ashley Clark. Our next question is from Claudia, who asks, when will David reach out? How does he feel about our connection?
So it definitely feels very close to you and feels like I want to get to know you more, or I want to be closer to you. So definitely open to you, okay, honey? I hear about 3 weeks before you guys have a deep conversation, but I do see that there's going to be social media messages is what I get, okay?
All right, and we just reached 100K.
Oh, wow, awesome.
We do have a lot left on the list.
Okay, so let's do the quick 5, and then we'll finish the list.
All right.
Amazing, guys. Wow.
Our first question is from Jamie Lynn, who asks, when will McCool officially propose and have our official wedding?
So you guys are going to get married in 2024, and I hear you're getting engaged within the next few months, so it's happening very quickly.
All right. Our next question is from Stephanie Brummer. Welcome back. Who asks, is there anything my guides want to tell me?
Relax. You're burning the candle on both ends, and you're just too much on the go. So relax, honey. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Gina, who asks, who was I meant to be?
Well, you're already the person you're meant to be. Here's what I'm going to give you as advice. Don't let what other people say be what you believe about you, okay? I see you being, there's writing involved in your life, so if you haven't already, I would start writing. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Raven, who asks, will my dad be okay?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be okay. Yeah.
All right. Our last free question. Put your questions in if you've been holding them.
Nobody's holding them.
All right. Our next question. Sorry, it goes so fast.
I know it does.
And the last one's always the hardest to find.
Yeah.
Our last free question is from Hillary, who asks, does Jeremy truly love me?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Deeply, honey. All right.
All right. Let's
who's the next person on our list?
Our next question is from Michaela Lala, who sent $50. She says, hi again. My niece's mom's ex-boyfriend was arrested for some allegations. Can you tell me if this really happened to my niece, as her mom didn't believe it?
Yes. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah.
All right.
You already know that, though, I think, okay? Yeah. Extra question. So just send your extra question over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right, our next question is from Candy, who says, hi again.
Hello,
would it be worth it for me to get back into acting?
Yeah, it definitely would. Fun.
All right, our next question is from Talon, who asks, will I have a baby with Michael? What years, please? Thank you.
So I see you pregnant next year, honey. So you're going to have 2, is what I'm hearing. And you're pregnant next year, and you're going to be having the baby in 2024.
All right. Our next question is from M. Stone Paralegal, who asks, is there any future with my ex? If not, what do you see in the future with regards to love?
No, keep that door shut, loud and clear. That comes through. This isn't the vibration that's going backwards for you. You have a different person that's coming in that's much more your vibrational match, and that person is coming in the beginning of next year for you. Okay, honey? Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Robin Coach, who sent $25.
Yay! Entered in for the extra draw. You get 2 draws.
All right. Robin asks, are my boyfriend and I headed in the right direction with work?
Yes. Yeah. And it feels really positive. There is somebody on the other side that's helping you guys. Okay? So you're not doing this on your own. All right, let's drop. Extra question. So just send that over to my Instagram, okay, hon?
All right. Our next question is from D'Otero3, who asks, am I on the right path?
You are. Listen a little bit more because you get a lot of inspiration and you don't necessarily act on it is what they say. So trust that when you get that. Okay, honey?
All right. Our next question is from Stefanita, who sent $15.
Oh, yay!
She says, I'm manifesting the mini reading. Should my hubby pursue real estate? Would he be successful? Thank you.
Definitely, I feel like he will be successful, but it's interesting because it's not going to, he might start out doing it in the traditional way, but then I see him doing something different, but with the real estate. So it may be flipping properties or something like that, okay? So manifesting the mini read, eh? Let's see. Oh, sorry, honey. It's an extra question. I tried. I don't know where they are. They're in there. I threw them all back in. The other ones I throw out. Those ones I throw back in.
All right.
All right.
Our next question is from Raven, who asks, is there a promotion coming soon for me in my job? Will I get one of the assignments I'm hoping for?
So I'm hearing for you there is going to be a promotion, but it's not until the winter. So it's not happening right now. It feels like it's more towards the winter. Okay?
All right, so our next question is from Freddie, who asks, how do I tame my visualization? It's so busy, and I always see all those scenes and people in my mind all the time. Thank you.
Yeah, so writing it out is the easiest way. So as you're visualizing things, so get into a meditative state, honey. Allow the visions to come and write them down. As you start practicing writing it down, it takes it from the energy world and brings it into the physical world. So it helps you to process what you're seeing, okay? Because you get a lot of downloads, a lot of information.
All right, our next question is from Canny Ray, who asks, can I get a message from my guides and loved ones? I am feeling stuck in my current position.
So don't worry, you're going to be like this for a couple of months, but don't worry, they're helping you, okay? And I do see that they do communicate through numbers with you, so please go back to what were you thinking, feeling, or saying when you see those numbers, and then look the numbers up. There's a book called Angel Numbers 101 by Doreen Virtue. I like that book a lot because the numbers really make sense and the messages really make sense. So if you can find it, get that book, and that will help you understand the numbers that you're seeing, okay?
All right, our next question is from Lena, who asks, am I going to get the job with the athletic clothing company? If not, when do you see a remote job for me?
Yeah, I don't see that one for you. It doesn't feel like it's the right alignment for you is what I hear. And I do get that by October you will have the remote work. Okay?
All right, Veronica said, I just ordered that book.
Oh, yeah?
That's great.
That's awesome. It's a good one. I like it a lot.
All right, our next question. This is the end of our list.
Okay.
If you wanted to go over...
This is the end of our...
This is the end, the timer
that live. The timer went off already?
I know.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Okay, well, so this is the end of the live for now. Don't worry, guys. I will be back on again probably tomorrow, so don't panic, okay? If you have questions left over that I haven't gotten to, just send them over to Instagram now because I will answer them in the order I received them, okay? If you did a bigger donation, either the $15 or the $25 donation, or if you pre-ordered a copy of my book during the live and we haven't gotten to you, I will draw for you at the beginning of the next live, okay? All right.
All right. Our last question of the day is from Jaylene, who says, hi, Jaylene here.
Hello.
Is there anything from my dad about his memorial coming up? I also sent an e-transfer as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let me check that to see if we should put you in the draw. You can answer her while I'm
Sure. So I definitely do feel like he's very happy with everything that has been done here. Okay, honey? So don't stress about that. And he's okay. That's the biggest thing I hear. He's going to be with you until you don't need him anymore, and which is never going to be, but he's going to be around for the entire process is what I hear. Okay, so definitely. And there's a specific song I keep hearing, which is it identifies for him. So it's something that I think you guys picked for him or something like that. That's just his way of validating. Okay, so he's definitely okay, and he's definitely happy with everything that you guys have done. All right.
All right.
Is that one a draw as well then?
I did not see her donation there.
Okay, so we can't find that one, that the extra donation that you're saying, honey. So I will look after the live, and then I will just draw if it's for the extra draw. I'll draw it at the beginning of next live. Okay, honey? All right, everybody, thank you so much. Don't forget to go and pre-order a copy of The Little Light, A Soul's Journey. If you do pre-order it from this time until I do the draw, I will give you an opportunity to win. So I will enter you whether we're on the live or off the live. But if you pre-order it during the next 2 weeks, I will enter you in for the extra draw for a chance to win a free reading with me. So there you go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the likes, and I will be back on again. I will see you tomorrow probably.